power, patience, and prosperity. It is said that you are not free until you have no need to impress anyone. Two things I want to deal with in this time as is image conscious and personality worship or personality conflict. Image conscious, when you try to come across the manner and the way in which you try to come across to another. And the key to me is to the manner and way which you try to come across to another or other people. The impression that one wants to give, when I think of the word cross, there is a crossroad, there is a cross that many will have to bear. And there is a crosswalk, trying to cross up someone or cross over. Remember at times when we deal with this image conscious, whereas even in a image conscious society, where it's that a group of people want to come across a certain way and feel as though that they are better or supreme, while the other is inferior. They want to come across, and it's like they may want you to worship their personality. And a person is that through which sound is made. Whereas that if you come across a certain way that relegates them to a position of opposite of what they want to, in the manner in which they come across, and there's a problem. So we need to rid ourselves from trying to come across, be so concerned about the manner and the way in which we try to come across and trying to live a life in impressing each other. And that is very superficial, it's very aesthetic, which means that it's that which is something that you want. It's like wearing a mask. You're masquerading, and you're pretending to be something that you are not. And if we are made up of energy and matter, that means we are devoid of any limitations. And because because you think of energy and matter, you think of you deal with energy, and the energy that we put forth and trying to come across, trying to impress one another. It's depleting. It's a waste. It's really a waste of time, and it's also superficial and artificial. So I think that we have to um, rid ourselves from that, and even the manner and way which we uh, speak. You know, we try to come across trying to impress someone, um, and we are so concerned about that. That impression on the outside that we want people to see, because we don't want to deal with what's going on the inside. You know? And that seems to be very challenging in the society in which we live in today. Many are really becoming more under the influence of artificial and superficial behavior, even in the which means that we become not only dealing with, we become very cosmetic people, very cosmetic as well, artificial, superficial, cosmetic, aesthetic. It's very challenging, and it's like we are not real. We're not real. I mean, we do things trying to. Once again, it's a sad comment in a society in which we live in today. I think it's a real social illness in our society, and when we deal with even people who who the media controls, and the image and the lenses which they use to put out there, and saying this person is to be celebrated, and then this person is to be accepted because of his material success, and even in the manner and way in which he or she looks, and even the manner and way in which he or she expresses himself. But it has nothing to do with his or her character, and the manner and way in which his or her live their lives. And there are those whom a picture is not being projected, who does not necessarily care about trying to live their life to impress someone. So if there is something that needs to be saved, we need to